Well, developing tonight, a mother has been arrested more than 30 years after her son went missing. She's being transported from Florida tonight.
And 13 Action News anchor Yasmin Hassan right now has the mother's criminal history and what exactly drew investigators back to this case. Yasmin.
Todd and Tricia, a year before Francione Pierre was reported missing, his mother and her then boyfriend Lee Luster were charged with child abuse. I combed through old issues of the Las Vegas Review-Journal and found that in 1985, Francione was taken to Child Haven, a temporary care home for children. Amy Fleming said that she hit Francione 8 or 9 times, but the police report shows that he had 30 to 40 large welts on his back and neck. Francione also told police Luster beat him repeatedly. Then in 1986, he went missing. Fleming told police they were at a swap meet when they lost track of Francione. Today, we learned most of the witnesses claim they never saw him at the swap meet. Neighbors told police they hadn't seen him for weeks.
Throughout the following hours and days after the disappearance, dozens of officers and hundreds of volunteers worked tirelessly in an attempt to find Pierre.
Police say Fleming and Luster both lied during the investigation, and they were charged with obstructing justice. While they were in jail, police say that they wrote letters to each other, but no one looked into them. That is, until a year and a half ago, when someone tried to get a birth certificate using Francione's name. Detectives took a renewed interest in the case and those torn up letters.
Detectives even went to the extent of piecing together multiple jail letters between Fleming and Luster that had been torn into dozens of small pieces.
In one letter, Fleming wrote, "Just as you couldn't stand to send me to prison, I cannot stand to see you hate me."
I would love to tell you right now that we have a smoking gun or we'd love to have the body of Francione or DNA evidence that proves something. That's not what this case is. This is a case of a lot of little things that put together gives us the knowledge that Amy Fleming was involved in the homicide of her child.
And that was enough knowledge to charge Fleming with murder.
Today is an example of justice delayed is not justice denied.
Like police said, this case really came down to a lot of smaller pieces of evidence. For example, a few weeks after Francione was reported missing, his mother had a big garage sale and detectives noticed that she was selling some of his toys. Now, we did also ask police about Luster to see if he was being arrested or being pursued. They did just tell us that this is an ongoing investigation. Reporting live, Yasmin Hassan, 13 Action News, elevating Las Vegas.